This 30-second drill will instantly fix your ball striking. If you're sick of chunking, thinning, topping your woods, all the bad strikes that you have on the golf course, this is the drill for you. So out of all the drills, this is probably the quickest and most successful with the students that I have used. It just gives the golfer or yourself a really good feeling and knowledge of what should happen at impact. So you might find this one familiar. So we all know the feeling it's golf. One day you turn up and you're flushing the ball, cannot hit the ball any better, and then the next day you turn up and it's as if you've never played before. Problem with that is most people have absolutely no idea why they're doing that. So here's the most common reason that I would see. Most golfers, when they struggle with contact and their fats and their thins, they're trying to help the ball up in the air, they're trying to lean back, but we have a lofted golf club. There's plenty of angle on this. The most important thing is that we get the weight and the hip into the left side. We need to hit that ball with the weight mostly in the left side. We need those hips to have moved laterally. They need to slide. Those hips need to shift into the left. Look at all the best strikers in the world, from Scotty Scheffler to your Tommy Fleetwoods to your Rory McIlroys. All these guys flush their irons because they consistently have the weight left, consistently have the shaft leaning forward, and that lofted club gets that ball up in the air. These two things allow the ball to be struck first, the ground to be hit second. That's when we start getting pro-level ball striking. So I've learned this drill from one of the best coaches around, Andreas Cali. So all credit to him on this one. But essentially what we want to do to get the golfer or yourself, if you can really relate to this and feel the impact, we set up as normal. I want you to feel that you move your belt buckle over towards your left foot. So we're moving the weight, we're moving the hips to the left where they should be at impact. We're going to turn the hips slightly open, and from there we're just going to hit some shots. We're just going to hit some shots, keeping that position. Weight's left, hips are open, belt buckle towards the left shoe. And what that's going to do is, so this way, this way, this way, that's going to give us the sensation of really good contact. I mean, that's only a chip shot, a half swing. It's not far whatsoever. But now this is where the magic happens. You now know what a tour level, pro level impact feels like. So once we start to do this, and that's why you only need 30 seconds, 10 golf balls. Once you start to do this, you'll know what parts you are doing and you'll know what parts you're not doing. And you can see there was a golf ball. There's where the divots are. Those were flushed, compressed, only half swings, and they absolutely flew off the face. So let's do that again. So we've got the setup, belt buckle to the left ankle, weight's very much on the left side, hips open up, shaft leans forward. And again, ball first, divot second, time again. And this really is where the magic happens. If you start by doing that for 10 or 15 balls, then you start to work your way towards that as an impact. That's when the ball striking starts to completely change. So you've done that for 5 minutes. Let's see what starts to change. What starts to change is we start to hold this angle in the trail wrist better. And as we do that, we then start to increase how much shaft lean we have, de-loft the golf club. That's compression. If you can strike the ball first with a club face that's not had added loft, with a club shaft that's leaning forward, that is how you compress the golf ball. You don't actually have to hit the ball that hard. That's why a lot of my students say they like watching the LPGA Tour. These golfers get the absolute most out of their size, out of their build, out of their club head speed. So these things and getting really good technique can be an absolute game changer. So once we've done that, we can then start moving to the swing hard, stop fast drill, which is just the next step of this drill. So we're going back to normal. We want to get those same feels, weight forward, shaft leaning forward, and we want to try and stop quickly. If we can do that, we're not going to throw the club too early. If we can finish here, we know we've got the weight forward. We know we've opened up the hips. So that would be the next take on this, is to try and go swing hard, stop fast. So again, we've hit some, we know what that feels like. We're going to swing hard, stop fast. So here's the bit that you need to understand. This only works if we exaggerate it and if we do it properly. So grab a club right now and even just start to make some swings, even if you can just strike the grass, strike the ground somewhere, and start to do that drill. Belt buckle to the left ankle, hips open, shaft forward. If we just swing back and through, look at where you strike the ground. You start to strike the ground in the same place every single time. If we take the best player at a golf club, they will do that. If we take the worst player at a golf club, they will start to hit the ground in lots and lots of different places. They might not even hit the ground. So their low point of their swing is inconsistent, and generally we'll see high handicappers that struggle to hit the same part of the ground time and time again. If we look at the best golfers in the world and if we look at their ball striking, they will hit the ground in the same place consistently after the ball time and time again. They're going to hit the ball first, they're going to collect that first, then they're going to strike the ground. They get consistent face, consistent ball speed, consistent loft, consistent outcomes. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, definitely start off with that drill, then start to work towards swing hard, stop fast. Once you've done those, got the feels, hit the ball well, you can start to get the feeling of the weight shifting forward, hips open, shaft lean, and get a feel for all those things that you need to get to your level ball striking. So if you found this useful, please do click that like button. Also comment down below what's the best tip that's helped your golf with your irons. Comment down below, and if you've not subscribed to the channel already, do me one big favour, smash that subscribe button. It's great for the channel and also means that you see the 2 videos that come out every single week.